Hi everyone, today, we're going to take a look at the 5 best line-up trimmers on the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best line-up trimmer. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mention in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. When it comes to picking the best line-up trimmer, I find myself limited to only 3 of the most premium brands that I usually choose from: BabylissPRO, Wahl and Andis. You might be surprised to see the name of Babyliss beside the classic names like Wahl and Andis. This is so because of the recent deluxe devices they've been able to produce for top-tier grooming, and most certainly for their outlining trimmer device that's already a fan favorite. With that in mind, I'll be reviewing 5 lineup trimmers from these 3 brands based on their features and how I experienced them. From the positive sides to their shortcomings, everything is a part of my review so that you know beforehand where you'll be investing your money in. I'll interject one last time before moving on to the review section. Each of these units are uniquely built first-class trimmers, and the deciding factor should only be your preference. Number 5. Wahl 9818A Line-Up Trimmer. I'm closing down the list with one of the most favorite Wahl clippers that I've had in store of my personal trimmer collections. The reason I often prefer this over the Wahl detailer is that it's cordless to the point of never having to charge in a long time. Other than that, its detailed shaving capability is out of the world, and the comfort has always been present at both ends of giving and receiving treatments. A well-balanced trimmer with superior ergonomics. In hindsight, it might feel like a heavy trimmer weighing over 350 grams, which can even intimidate me despite being someone who handles heavy devices on a regular basis. But the way it's built and the ergonomics work, this weight balances everything out and paves way for higher maneuverability to draw out unique edge lines and shaved designs on the faded patches. I'll highly recommend this trimmer to the ones who frequently travel and feel the need of lining up their beard on a regular basis. I've had this trimmer last for around 5.5 hours with one charge, while it only takes me 10 to 15 minutes to wrap up my beard edges. Overall assessment. If you want my opinion, I'll say it's a great value for money for the performance it provides. It's not only one of the best lineup trimmers, but also a great investment for a generic trimmer device. Sharp blades, good motor and long-lasting housing makes it a prime choice for many barbers and home consumers alike. If I had to buy it all over again, I most certainly would have without a second thought. Number 4. Andis 04603 Line-Up Trimmer. When you are an Andis fanboy and want to stick to the franchise at any cost, the Outliner 2 gives you a device that doesn't make loud noises like the previous Slimline Pro. However, it compromises portability as it's a corded device. But in terms of performance and motor power, it compensates more than it sacrifices, which I highly admire about this brand overall, and this trimmer in particular. Easy to hold with great ergonomics generate top-notch lineups. If you look at the size of this Outliner 2, you'll realize in an instant that it's made for professional use and fun to hold on to for a prolonged duration of time. This is important while drawing edge lines, because fatigued hands often betray while performing delicate tasks. I've never run into any tiring or fatiguing issue while holding this trimmer, and it's a blessing that makes it a grand choice for such jobs. Overall assessment. As a whole, it's a nice little trimmer that has a very powerful motor and equally sharp blades that don't need much tweaking to reach zero gap and sharp lines. It's great for trimming under the neck or any side of the beard in general. A hefty cable with sturdy build renders it a long-lasting trimmer for duties apart from lining up, and a well-worthy investment that'll pay you back in the long run. Number 3. Andis 32400 Line-Up Trimmer. The Andis Slimline Pro series produces some of the most captivating designed trimmer units that are grand for lining up beard lines and faded hair edges. More like a jack of all trades, this trimmer does however cater to certain beard trimming needs at a very affordable price range. Cut crisp outlines with the Andis T-blade. Even if you are not an expert and have done some online research on the best lineup trimmer, I'm sure you have come across Andis T-blade outlinings. This trimmer's prowess at edging up beard lines and shaping up the overall size is something to highlight over any other features. Frequent maintenance makes the T-blade last a long time. Sharpness is of utmost importance when it comes to line-up trimming. The Andis 32400 isn't any different, and it demands certain maintenance from time to time. For instance, you'll need to oil the blades that Andis provides with the package before every trim to keep it sharp and sustainable for a long time, much like you do with an electric razor. Overall assessment. Apart from the noise it produces, the Andis Slimline Pro is actually a professional-graded trimmer at a highly affordable price point. It shapes up the beard and hairline perfectly and grants advanced maneuverability with least effort. Overall, I'll rate it equally with the likes of Wahl or Babyliss devices that can easily trim stubbles or line up edges at the most versatile angles. Number 1. BabylissPRO FXFS2G Lineup Trimmer. Not all trimmers can T-line perfectly, and this Gold FX trimmer from BabylissPRO by BabylissPRO will remind you of that after every application. It's suave, it's fancy, and it performs significantly well not only in the hands of a professional barber, but also in the hands of consumers within the cozy confinement of their homes. A 360 view exposed T-blade lines up neatly. I'll rank this Gold FX trimmer for lining up over most other units solely because of its T-blade. I can even go on to say that it performs even better than the Andis T-line blades. If you know how well the Andis device performs in terms of outlining, you'll know how big of an achievement that is. Many of my customers got a hold of this Babyliss trimmer just to get the nice outcome its T-blade is able to generate. Adjustable zero gapping renders sharp beard lines. A great thing about this trimmer is that I can adjust its zero gap length using the tools provided with this unit. I know it can be a little risky at times, but with proper precautions, I was able to line up my clients' beards perfectly with all the neat lines and curves. It renders using a manual razor to finish up redundant and performs as an all-rounder in the market, all thanks to the superior technology from Babyliss. Overall assessment. This is a nifty little trimmer with great ergonomics due to the textured housing and the metal finish. It holds up against any density of beard and goes beyond being just a lineup trimmer. I've used it as a zero-gap trimmer as well from time to time, so all your money is not being spent on something that can only do outlines well, because it goes far beyond what it's advertised to be.